Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mangs. It's a nice weather outside today, so I'm enjoying a ice-cold Pepsi Max. I just got home from the gym. Fabulous, wonderful day outside. I love Norway during the summer. It's really nice. All right. Swallowed a little bit too much there. That's what she said. So it's time to continue on our journey in the Fort Mangs Emblem hack. This is the final chapter of the current version, so after this we're gonna have to wait until the developers releases a new patch. But in case you haven't noticed, or in case you haven't heard yet, you can go play this hack for yourself now. Just visit my Discord server. I love how this is named the Anti-Wind Tribe. Love it. Alright, so let us continue. The Northern Mountains. From ancient times, a small passage to Fire Emblem Mine lies here, hidden with cracked Minecraftian bedrock and knife-edged peaks. To avoid scrubland and combat, Mangs' troops take the mountain path. They begin climbing higher and higher. Unbeknownst to the group, hordes of dark creatures now roam the peaks, hunting the living. Alright, it's time for the Erica version of the Ghost Ship. Chapter 11a, Creeping Darkness. Luck beats skill. I just noticed that. Holy shit. I'm not sure if you saw that. My lord, there's an abandoned fort just ahead of us. Dear Naga, how the hell do you manage to see anything through this fog? Your Grace, compared to what we have in Tracia, this fog is just a gentle breeze. Ain't that right, Carry On? Absolutely, this is a complete joke. This is a reference to Tracia 776, Pitch Black Fog of War. Tracia, isn't King Leaf its rightful ruler these days? Indeed, 2 years ago, according to the Jugjalian calendar, the last holy war ended with the death of Prince Julius. King Leaf ascended to the Tracian throne right after the defeat of the Lopto sect. I see, I met Emperor Self some time ago. He seemed like a good lad. He is, anyway. We should make haste for that building. It's almost midnight and our troop deserves a good night rest. Othin, wait. Huh? Something wrong? I think I saw something move nearby that collapsed wall. Did you hear that? Quiet, everyone. Do not move. There's movement inside the fortress. Okay, I think I see them now. Seems we're dealing with those weird undeads. Understood. Everyone, stay sharp. Do not stray from the group. And for the love of Naga, do not take stupid risks. Oh my god, she's a great... Oh my god, she's a great lord. I love it. What spacious chambers. A bit dusty, but I suppose there's no better option. I've decided. We'll bed here for the night. Gregor, start a fire while I go look for the toilet. Uh-oh, Gregor is afraid that we'll have to wait. What? Are you completely insane, Gregor? My stomach is still recovering from those nightmarish pastries. Look over there, missy. These are zombies running about this place. We should turn tail and flee. These foul creatures dare assault us at our lowest? I, La Rochelle, shall wipe these beasts out of the face of fandomdom for good. Come, Gregor. Gregor is starting to second-guess his life decisions. Right, so yeah, it's time for Chapter 11a. I like this map, it's cute and sweet. So we get La Rochelle. She's a great lord, that's amazing. Oh my god, those bases though. Jesus Christ. So yeah, this is a reference to my randomized Fire Emblem 8 run, where I got La Rochelle as an Erica. She didn't start out as a Great Lord, she started out as an Erica, but she promoted to a Great Lord. She became one of the best units in the run. I think she even killed the Demon King, if I'm not completely mistaken. Holy shit, those bases are broken though. I hope she won't run off and kill herself. And then, of course, we got Gregor. Oh, those are some nice bases. Gregor is just really a mercenary guy, yes? So Gregor, of course, he is one of my all-time favorite Fire Emblem characters. I have done a spotlight on him. I love him to death. He is just amazing. Those are some really solid bases. And he has a... Oh, my God. He has a battle axe. That's lovely. Alright, well, let us do the battle preparations. Alright, so for this chapter, I'm bringing Mangs, Sarah, Louise, Claire, 313 Archer, Mecha, Makoto, Raisin, Gast, Lou, and Boy. I've decided to use Lou instead of 313 Mercenaries. His growths are, on average, a little bit better, and he has capped skill and speed. You can't really say no to that. We're going to bring Gast, because obviously. I've given the Guiding Ring to Sarah, because she's about to promote. I realized that it would probably be better to promote Louise to get myself another healer, but... I think having a bishop in the early game, especially a good one, is probably going to be really nice against the monsters. Also, I got some stat boosters to give away. I'm going to give the Naga icon to Raisin because her base luck is really low. And I don't want her to die to a crit. I think that's the only... Yeah, right. I'm also going to give the Lopto seal to Claire. Her resistance is already good. I don't really see the point in giving talismans to people with low res. It doesn't really end up benefiting them a lot, but on units that already have decent res, they're pretty good. Makes them even better at tanking magic. And Claire is probably going to be running off on her own and sniping some magic users with her javelin, so I think that's probably alright. Alright, let us begin. So this chapter is all about the vision, which is why I brought Makoto. Also an Entombed over here, as you can see. The pre-promotes are starting to get pretty scary. So, I'm gonna start by lighting up the place. I think, if I'm not completely mistaken, there's a boss down here. I'm not entirely sure, but I think this chapter has 2 bosses. You got this white down here. And I seem to recall there also being a death coil over here. So I think this is like one of the few chapters that actually has multiple bosses, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I went back and I bought an extra torch stave. This is really nice because it, like, Fog of War chapters and buyable torch staves equals free experience for your staff bots. And as you can see, even the torch staff seems to be giving more experience. So we can actually almost see the entire ruins here, which is kind of nice. And I think what I'll do is, I think all of these guys got melee weapons. Yeah, they do. They got poison weapons, which are kind of shitty. So I'm actually just going to send in Claire here. I'm just going to make sure she's not in range of this guy. I'm just going to send in Claire here with her Blessed Lance, and she should probably be able to, she might be able to one-shot them? Not sure. I guess I could do math, but that's boring. So I think what I'm going to do at first here is I'm going to snipe this guy. He only has a poison bow, and actually I haven't checked if the developers have increased the stats of the poison weapons. That's probably something I should check, because I know the PME did that. I don't think so. They seem pretty shit. I'm not entirely sure, but I don't think they've done much to improve the stats. Also, I forgot to check if Boy has Kanto. Does he? No, he does not. I think he had Kanto in one of the PMEs? I can't remember. Anyway, so that takes care of that guy, which means I can probably send Gas down to deal with these people. I wish I had a barrier staff. I do not, though. There is, to be fair, the poison bow has only 12 effective might against Gas, so he can really handle it. But yeah, I think I'll just... Wait a minute. Pretty sure I was supposed to give Gast a steel lance, but I think I forgot to save. Let us see. He doesn't need a slim lance. Oh wait, I think the steel lance might be on someone else. Oh well, that sucks. Yeah, that really sucks. Oh well, here's an extra. I suppose an iron spear we'll have to do then. Now, I seem to recall there being a lot of reinforcements spawning from the north. A lot of zombies in particular, so we gotta be a little bit careful about that. And yeah, I do think possibly if Gast had a steel lance here, he could have won one of these revenants. Possibly. I think the steel lance has like 3 more. Nah, actually, it wouldn't have been able to do it. I don't honestly think Gas is going to be really hard to train anyway. And yeah, the Blessed Lance actually isn't fantastic. It's basically just a steel lance with a little bit more hit. But that's good for Claire. It means she can double some of the bone walkers with it. So, and it doesn't reduce her avoidance, which makes her more survivable. But it's good in some cases, as you can see. One thing that's really nice is that, of course, against sword users, it's +1 weapon damage from the weapon triangle. It does get tripled in effective might. So that means that against sword units is even better. And Gregor is taking no damage from these guys. Lovely. Now, I'm actually really worried that La Rochelle will just run off and get herself killed because she's on a mount. So I hope the developers have taken that into consideration, because that could be really annoying. Oh my god, look how Claire's going right now. I'm so glad I have a good Claire. She was so shit in my previous run. But yeah, considering La Rochelle cannot heal Gregor, this could be pretty tricky. So let's see what she does. Oh my god, yeah. Gotta love poison, am I right? At least they have an increased poison damage. Thank you for not doing that, by the way. That's just an annoying thing. I don't know why I included. Okay, so La Rochelle is not moving, despite being in range. That's good. They made her passive, which is really good. I'm really happy about that, because I do seem to recall, I don't remember exactly what, but there was either a randomizer or a PME where she just would run off and get herself killed on this Entombed. Which is obviously really annoying. Speaking of which, let's see if we can snipe this guy. 68 hit isn't great, but we can slowly bring him down. And that's some nice experience for 313 Archer. But, oh wow, these guys are beefy. I could hope for a crit, though. Will you crit, Lou? Will you crit? Will you crit? There's a good chance you will. Also, I do believe I have the Blessed Axe on... Blessed Axe. Lovely. Blessed Axe on Mangs, although I am not in a hurry to give Mangs kills because he's pretty close to capping. I know that's technically a pitfall, but it does actually bother me when my Lord caps out. I actually don't like it, because it feels like a waste whenever I use him, so... I would prefer to not feed Mangs too many kills until I get closer to his forced promotion, which I assume will take place at the standard pace. I mean, it would be nice if we got like an item earlier, but I don't expect that to happen, so... Anyway, I'm just torching for experience, because look at the insane experience. Like, I think you might ought to nerf the staff experience a little bit. I know I said the same thing about Boswin, and it ruined him, but this is actually sort of silly. Like, it's actually borderline broken. Now, can I kill... Oh, this guy has a longbow, which does 15 damage against Claire. Is that too scary? 10... Yeah, she can get killed here if I'm not careful, so... Let's not. We can send Luis up to deal with that guy. Where's Luis? She get weighed down by thunder? I don't think she does. No, she doesn't. Yeah, let's just equip a Thunder Tome on her and lure out the archer. Because I don't want to send Claire in there. Too scary. Claire is also very close to promotion now, I do believe. She's over level 10, I know that much. Ah, okay, 7 more levels. And yes, I know, I am promoting at level 20. Pitfall all you like, chat. I ain't taking this hack lightly. Sarah, on the other hand, is probably about to earn her promotion pretty soon, so that's nice. Yeah, only about 1 more torch staff and she can promote. Get that lovely bare shoulder attire that we all love. I think I'm going to pull this archer with mecha. Just get the archers out of the way so Claire can get experience freely. And Luis is actually so good right now that she might double some of these enemies. I don't think she'll... Oh my god, she doubles Bone Walkers. She doubles the Bone Walkers, ladies and gentlemen. That is actually really, really nice. I've been really lucky. I think giving her the Red Bull speed booster was a pretty good decision, actually. Now, will he crit? No, he will not. Never like the western design of this map all that much. The long, narrow hallway doesn't really make a lot of sense to me from a map point perspective, because why, like, since the map cuts off at the left side, it kind of creates a corridor where technically there shouldn't be one, if you get what I mean. I know it's kind of silly, but it always bothered me a little bit with this map, because I think that it should have been a little bit wider on the side. Anyway, Gregor will probably clean up that guy. So Gregor is active, but La Rochelle is passive. She won't attack unless attacked, but Gregor seems to move around, so he could theoretically end up in the range of the Entombed and run off, but I'm pretty sure with those bases... Does she have a silver sword? No, she has a rune sword, which is also kind of cool. Anyway, I know that at this point, pretty soon, there's going to be a bunch of Entombed spawnings from the northwest, so I gotta go meet them with someone who can deal with them. You do get some nice forest to take cover in, though, so that's nice. Good level up right there by 313 Archer. So you should probably have like a torch centered on here just to make sure you don't get ambushed. Not that they're ambush spawns, but they can still sneak up on you. They haven't spawned yet. Could have Mangs deal with them. Could have Lou deal with them too. Guess I could do that. I think he might be able to take him out with the steel sword. Mangs and Gas can go this way. Wow, I did actually give the cheat codes to Mangs to give him 2 extra skill. Honestly, you can probably sell the cheat codes, but 2 extra % a hit on a guy that never levels skill is probably alright. He still has this nice luck though, so that's good. Now, can Gasts take a shot from this guy? Only 11 damage. Honestly, that's not too bad. I think we're good. Yeah, you know what? Gas can deal with that. He has enough defenses for that. And I think what I'll do is I'll send Racing down to heal them. Maybe I'll just leave Boy down here as well. And I'll light up this area as well, even though I just did. Just because torch experience is nice. Now, do we heal? I think we heal. Even brought a physics staff in case I need it. There we go. One thing you gotta be a little bit careful about here is that you can accidentally route the enemies before you get to all the chests. I know it's a bit of a convenience thing. I think Mangs might have a chest key in his inventory though, so maybe I can open that chest over here with Mangs. I have a door key as well, I know, because I didn't use it. Anyway, let's see if we can... These dogs are annoying because they got capped speed. Actually really annoying. Their avoidance is really high as well, so it's really difficult to hit them. Speaking of, and I know that they double. Like, yeah, they got capped speed, which is annoying. Anyway, I'm gonna throw a javelin on him, and that should bring him within killing range. That's one of the things that I noticed when you increase growth rates, is that it affects monsters a lot differently. The dogs in particular get very nasty because their speed is already very high. So when you increase their speed growth, it becomes monstrously high. So they just end up capping speed and doubling all your units, which is really, really annoying. It's kind of how in Fire Emblem 6, if you increase enemy growth rates, Mercenaries for some reason just gets insanely strong because all their growths are sort of high in the vanilla game. And when you add increased growth rates on top of that, you just end up with mercenaries that usually caps strength, skill, and speed by the mid-game. So they're really hard to hit, and they often W, and they hit really hard as well. So it's just funny how artificially increasing a number has different effects on different classes. I feel like the Myrmidons are not affected at all because they just get a little bit faster when they're already pretty fast, and their strength growth is not high enough to actually make a difference when you artificially bump it up a little bit, so they still just end up being completely useless. Anyway, gas poison, lovely. Gotta love poison, man. Alright, time for Ghast's first level up. Skill speed, it's okay. I'm fine with this. Ghast bases are so good anyway, it doesn't actually matter what he levels. Oh, there they are. I remember these guys. I remember. Alright, 313 Archer is actually... Fuck, I hate the poison animation so much. Go fucking die. I'm actually gonna skip over it. That's how much I hate it. Anyway, look at that. That's a 313 Archer. And I think there's quite a few waves of them spawning, if I'm not completely mistaken. Luck and resistance. Let us see. No, we can actually not kill them. And to be fair, I'd rather put Raisin down here. You know what? I'm gonna send Gas back and I'm gonna throw a Javelin and we'll see if I can't kill that Archer with Mangs. If I'm gonna have to use my Pooji, I'll use my Pooji. What's the weight of the Blessed Axe again? Is it heavy? Do I get slowed down by it? Only 10. That's not so bad. Is there ranged enemies behind this guy? There's the boss, which I think wields a lance, so I think Mangs will wreck him. There we go. So the Blessed Axe has 15 might against these guys, which is pretty good. It's like it's like a very accurate, slightly more powerful steel axe. And this should cause Raisin to level up because she was pretty close. Or was that Sarah? No, that was Sarah. I'm mixing them up. So what I think I'll do here is... 313 Archer has a short bow. I think I will just equip that on him so he can retaliate against these guys. I think they're gonna go for him. And then I'm just gonna dance for Raisin to do another torch, I think. There's a little bit of area that's not illuminated in the middle there. It's kind of funny when you have multiple torch staves active. Honestly, I think it would be nice if the torch staff had a little bit of a fire animation on the place that is currently burning, so you can see where you actually place the torches. It's not a super big deal though, but it would be kind of cool. Anyway, this will not be a kill, so let's see if Mecha can... Maybe Mecha can capture bait him. That will... Okay, never mind. Mecha just kill them, because there's two Mughals over there that I would like to pull this turn. Could have thrown the dagger. We'll still throw a dagger. I do actually want Makoto to get a kill or two, because... Wait, maybe the Fire Tome? Nah, wow, she actually doubles now, which is pretty funny. I want Makoto to become a rogue because it's nice to have one extra move on your thief, and it's nice to have pick. There's also stealables. Actually, I haven't even checked. I don't think there's many stealables on this map. None in range, and maybe there were some stealables on the dudes that I killed, but I don't actually think so. Yeah, there's a bunch of dogs over there. I do seem to recall this. There we go, and it's time for another torch. Let's light up this area. I do seem to recall some gargoyle spawning. There we go. Sarah's level 20, so it's time for a promotion. Speed luck defense. Oh, was that speed luck resistance? I actually didn't catch it. Oh wow, they're going for loot. Interesting. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah. These Revenants have so much hit points. I have no doubt that the Entombed in the late game are probably... We're gonna probably start to see, like, question mark level hit points on the Entombed. Because the unpromoted... Oh, nice one. The unpromoted Entombs have, like, 45 hit points, which is ridiculous. I don't... One thing I never understood about the Entombed and Revenant classes in Sacred Stones, however, is that they have an absolute insane luck growth, which I never got. Like, if you go check up the growth rates of the various monster classes in Sacred Stones, most of them have really shitty luck. But for... Oh, nice, a chest key. I'll keep this, I think. Yeah, I'll keep it. But for whatever reason, the Revenants and the Entombs have, like, an insane luck growth, which I never got the logic behind this. Like, why'd you give them so much luck? They have really crappy... Like, they have a lot of hit points and a lot of strength, obviously, but their luck is also really high, and I don't understand the thought pattern behind this. You know, I don't know what's up with my mecha in this run. I'm telling you, I posted some screenshots of this on the Fire Emblem Discord chat. This is the boss, I think. Yeah, this is the boss. My mecha has gotten jacked level ups. I have no idea what's up with mecha's level ups, but they are insane. Like, he's gotten 2 near perfect level ups. I'm happy because it means I can use mecha longer, but I don't know what's up. Like, they've lowered his growth rates in the new patch, and yet my mecha is just leveling up so well, which is kind of funny. I do wonder how he's gonna hold up in the late game. Kind of depends on how hard it scales, I suppose. Honestly, I think that the difficulty has... I don't think they've scaled the difficulty down. I think actually they've scaled... Oh no, the capture bait. I think they've scaled the difficulty up, if anything, but I do feel like the power of the guys that I'm playing with here are fucking poison. Anyway, I think I'm gonna let Lou deal with these guys. I'm gonna put him here. Let's just keep the steel sword, I suppose. And I think I'm gonna run away with 313 Archer. Either run away or place him somewhere where he only takes 1 shot, or I could use the longbow. I'm gonna put him here, and I'm gonna equip a short bow, I think. And then I think Mangs... I'm gonna throw a Puja at this guy, but I expect to miss. Yeah, Gas might be able to take him out. I wish I had a better weapon, though. I think, like, a Blessed Lance... An extra Blessed Lance would be nice here. Again, I don't have any, I don't have... The only Steel Lance that I have is on Carrion, sadly. But, let's just give him a Pepsi Max in case he takes damage. Yeah, this guy's pretty strong. Not easy to deal with this guy. Does he have any different weapons? I think Steel Sword is everything he has. Yeah, literally. Oh, wow. S rank? That's interesting. Is that... I don't think that's regular. I don't think they have S rank at base. Pretty sure they do not. I could have shot with 313 Archer, and I could have swapped to a short bow, but honestly, it really makes no difference. But yeah, that's quite interesting. Didn't think that regular generic whites had S rank weapons. Anyway, I'm gonna throw a knife here. Ooh, nice crit. Still can't see the stats on knives though. That's a little bit sad. I wish I was able to see how strong I can calculate it. I can use math, but you guys know I don't like math. Anyway, nice 15 speed up Makoto. Could theoretically pre-promote him. If there's one class you definitely can pre-promote, it would be Thieves. I actually want to promote Sarah this turn, but I don't want to leave Makoto on 10 health. That doesn't seem very safe. Also, Mecha's a little bit injured. I think I will. Yeah, I think I'll place my dudes around here. Sluice will definitely be doubled by the dogs, so I gotta be a little bit careful here. I'm gonna equip Mecha's injured, but if I play, I'm pretty sure I place him on a pillar, they're not gonna be able to kill him. Anyway, time for Lou to rake up a lot of kills.
Oh my god, you got hit. Talking to a Christian Max model.
Oh man, canned Pepsi Max. What would I do without it? Gotten so stingy over the past few years. I actually don't drink Pepsi Max from bottles anymore, because I only drink canned Pepsi Max because I think the Pepsi Max gets a sort of different taste. Was that another hit on loot, or am I seeing things right now? Because this is getting ridiculous. Okay, thank God. I don't think he had a chance of death anyway, but that's ridiculous. You know who else is ridiculous? Frickin' Lou, man. This guy is insane. I think this guy is really built for an early promotion, but I still don't want to do it. I can sense the pitfalls beneath my feet, but I just don't want to do it. Wow, he's really getting hit a lot. This is absolutely ridiculous. I might have to send Sarah back and give him a physics. No wait, he has a Pepsi Max, or does he have an onion? Not actually sure. Please don't poison him. Alright, he's already poisoned. Not really sure why I decided to give Mecha a Silver Lance right there. Also, I'm fairly certain even if you don't talk to La Rochelle, you still get her, right? Yeah, you get her. I'm pretty sure she joins you at the end. Yeah, of course she does. Of course, you can't miss out on La Rochelle. What am I talking about here? But I know for a fact that... Oh, wow.